Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Savage Over Average podcast. Thank you guys for joining. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right here somewhere at the top. And make sure you hit the notification so you guys could be updated whenever we drop new episodes. I'm right here with Lupe.
What's up, guys?
And we're gonna dive into it. We're gonna give the hat a break again. And we're just gonna talk about, what was it?
Role models.
Role models. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about that, discuss what we think about it and how important it is, and hope you guys enjoy this podcast. So why'd you pick that word? Why'd you recommend that word? Or right? I
don't know. I think because everyone has someone that they think is a role model, or has been influenced by somebody. So I think role models are important foundation to who you are or to who you become. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's for good or for bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was at work and I was like thinking about like how some kids don't have good role models. So I was like, oh, I think that'd be a good topic, like role models that came up in our lives or helped us or helped us to transition, or maybe were a bad influence for us.
Yeah.
So
do you think you're a role model?
I think yes. I think yes. I just never thought of myself as one before. That's why I kind of paused.
Okay.
Well, again, I talked to a lot of students that I work with, and I think I want to be a good positive influence for them. You know what I'm saying? So I do think I'm a role model to some extent. So yeah, do you think you're a role model?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Well, like going back to the brother thing, like I'm a big brother, so just by default.
Yeah.
Like the same with you too, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Especially being the oldest,
Yeah.
everything's kind of like put on you. So yeah.
Whether you like it or not, they're gonna be like, oh, well, so and so does it, or they're gonna see, monkey do.
Or what do they always say? Oh, your brothers are watching you, or if you do it, your brother's gonna want to do that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't think they ever told me that. I kind of just realized it.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like,
yeah.
Man, these fuckers, like, if I tell them not to do it, but then you see those eyes, they're looking at you doing it.
Yeah, they're gonna want to do it too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so no, for sure. Especially when you're like an older brother, or you just the mature sibling, if you want to say maybe, or that one sibling.
Even like an uncle too, uncle, aunt.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Where you're that kind of role.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, no, yeah. I think being the oldest though kind of puts you automatically as you're gonna be somebody's role model, or looked up to by one of your siblings, whether you like it or not.
It's crazy too how you could tell who's kind of like the oldest by the personality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you could tell who's a middle child by the personality. And you could tell who's a fucking brat and a fucking baby by the personality. Like, I've met people, I'm like, you're the fucking, how many siblings you got? You're the fucking youngest, huh? How'd you know that? You fucking act like it.
How you act.
You act like it.
They don't take no really well.
Yeah, bro. Shit. Like, well, why not? I want this.
Yeah, and you're like,
why not?
Because no. They're like, well, why? And you're like, because no.
They think the fucking world revolves around them and shit.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. But, yeah.
You think people could tell that you're the oldest?
If they don't see my siblings, yes. Like,
what do you mean?
Yeah, like sometimes my middle brother, some people think that he's older, but I think because he's taller. Yeah. So they'll be like, "Oh, he's older than you." I'm like, "No, he's younger and shit." Like he's younger, but since he's taller, they just assume by height. Fool's like fucking almost 6 feet. I'm like 5'6", so it's a big height difference. So, but yeah, I think a lot of people realize that I am the oldest once that I start talking to them, or they'll be like, we're talking about like responsibilities we have or had, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're the oldest, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Or like you said, sometimes I'll be talking to somebody, they're like, "Oh, yeah, I remember how to do this and that." And I'll be like, "Are you the oldest?" They're like, "Yeah, you too." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah." Then you kind of click because right away, like those responsibilities you have, you're like, "Oh, yeah, no, and my brother got away with this shit and I didn't," or, I got punished the worst and the youngest didn't, or whatever, So, but, yeah. Do you think you're a good role model?
Do I think I'm a good role model?
Yeah.
Shit, bro. I don't know. Depends what you want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Depends. Some people might look at me and be like, fuck no, he's not a good role model, right?
Yeah.
And then other people be like, yeah, like I aspire to be some similar to him, or like, and then it might be too where they might look at certain aspects where like they do look at it as like a role model, and then other aspects be like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Which I think is okay too. You don't have to be exactly like a person, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
But you could like respect or admire or
certain things they do or certain attributes they have.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like in that, like for some people I am.
Yeah.
With like they want to be a fucking savage, want to get after it, want to be mentally tough. Yeah. No, what do you think?
You're a role model?
Yeah. If I'm a good role model, in your opinion, you could be honest too.
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna be anything but honest.
I don't know.
Yeah, not too honest. No, I'm just fucking.
I don't want to be at the first. I don't want this to be the first podcast I cry on it. You hurt my feelings and shit.
Ah, shit. Okay, nah, I think you're a good role model. Okay. I think
then again too. I don't think I always was.
Okay, well, from what I've known you,
yeah.
I think you are a good role model. I just think that sometimes people don't like what you have to tell them.
Yeah,
and they'd be like, "Oh, but I mean, you're a good role model. You're good. I think you're a good influence. You mean well for the people that are listening, and for your family members. Yeah. I think you're a good role model, and you have good, habits. You're like say you're on your journey. You're doing your stuff, and even prior to that, you were always like someone you could rely on. Everyone would be like, "Oh, hit up Robert." So I think that means less speaks volume, because if you weren't that good role model, that person they could call or come to, they wouldn't even fucking mention your name.
Yeah.
So I think you're a good role model. Like I said, just some people probably don't like what you have to say because you're honest about it because you care about them. But I think you're a good role model. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I definitely try not to sugarcoat shit.
Yeah, and like some people
it's not for everybody.
Yeah, some people want sugarcoated shit or, oh, well, take my side, and you're like, well, now you fucked up. I'm not gonna take your side. But yeah, no.
Or why do you got to say it like that? Why do you got to cuss?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why you got to be a bitch? I don't know. We just are, right?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you got to be so soft when you said when you cuss and shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but no, I think.
And I don't think I always was.
Okay. You know what I mean? Why?
Well, because I was always like, well, back then I would be drinking a lot, dog, all that shit, drinking a lot, treating my body like shit, making excuses for situations I was put in, not taking responsibility for my own actions, blaming the world, blaming circumstances, right?
Yeah.
And that's not a very good role model.
Yeah.
And then people still might have looked up to me and be like, yeah, he's right. Yeah, it's fucked up. Or they might look at me drinking like, damn, I want to drink like him.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean?
Like you were a role model, but not in the good sense at that moment.
Yeah, bro. There's good role models, there's bad. Like you said about the kids, they don't even know it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, for sure.
Well, huh?
Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna? You think you're a good role model?
To the extent, yeah, I think so. I would try my best to lead by example, because I can't be a good role model and then do the shit I'm telling people not to do or acting in a different way, So am I perfect? No, I don't think am I the best fucking role model? Probably not. But like I said, the best to my ability, I try. Give the best advice that I can or share my experiences that I can with the people that I can, so they don't make the same mistakes, or help out whoever I can, especially when it comes to like my family and stuff,
And so I think the most important is like your actions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you could tell somebody whatever you want, but if they don't see you do it, then it's like you're just talking out your ass.
Yeah.
You're just being a fucking hypocrite.
Yeah.
Right? So the best role model is by action and by doing it.
Yeah.
That's basically like being a leadership. That's kind of what we talked about on one of the podcasts, but that's similar. That's what you have to do. Lead by example.
Yeah.
Be a role model by example.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to have role models too. Right? Yeah. So who do you have any?
Yeah, my dad for sure.
Has it always been has it been different? Have you younger, you had different role models and
I think I've had several that I've looked up to, people I'm like, oh shit, they know what's up, or they taught me stuff. Like I said, my dad's probably the biggest one. Obviously, that's my first person I fucking learned from, stuff. So I think that's the biggest one. But yeah, I've had a couple here and there.
Or any celebrity famous? Is there any?
No, not really. No. I don't want to say oh yeah. I think for me, a role model I think is usually someone you know.
Okay.
Personally, me, because I could talk to them, I can learn. It's not just from afar. But I see what you're asking. But for me personally, a role model, someone I can see. Because
someone you have a relationship with.
Yeah, because I can see them I know them for sure. As we're someone that I don't know, someone that famous. You see them on the screen, you see them on the wherever you see them, but you only see that little clip.
Everybody knows you can't believe everything.
So for me, it's kind of okay, but is that really how they are? Is that who they really are? Or is it just for the likes and the clout, or or is there more to them? I'm not saying it's it's a bad thing to have a role model from famous role model, because I'm pretty sure there's some good ones. For me, it's mostly people that I know.
You probably relate to them better too. Is that what it is?
I think so, and I think role models are people that influence you to be better. So like I said, a lot of those people are the people I met. So I think you're a fucking role model to me. Not to make you all teary eyed and shit.
I'm almost there.
So I think you're
we'll edit it out.
That's all good. It's all good. No, don't edit it out. It's real content way. For real though. There's stuff that you fucking I see you and I'm like, oh shit, I want to be like this fool, like as a good role model, like speaking up more and shit, like speaking my mind, you know, stuff like that. Like you speak your mind most of the time, and sometimes I try to like not speak my mind just because I don't like conflict, you know, because I try to keep it peaceful. But sometimes it's like, well, I gotta say some shit. I might as well fucking say it. Well, Robert doing shit. Well, he'd fucking say it. Fuck it. And that I mean, some people probably that's bad, you know, but I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That like that's why I said I think I've learned from you as like, you know, sometimes you gotta speak your mind, say some shit. Like I said, some people probably think it's a bad thing, but I mean, at the same time, I learned that sometimes you just gotta say shit because, like you said, you don't want to sugarcoat stuff, and sometimes I think that was my problem where I would sugarcoat stuff or worry about people's feelings, and then it's like, well, the fuck, what about my shit? Like, what if I? Oh, why do I gotta stay quiet?
That or hold shit inside. I think.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like you hold it inside, and that shit just eats at you. And you're like, I should have fucking said something. I should have stood up for myself, and it just could fuck up your whole mood, dog.
Yeah, and you're like, fuck, man, why didn't I say some shit? Or
you feel like a little bitch. I mean, I've been there where it's like, fuck, I should have said something.
Kind of, yeah.
Why didn't I?
Yeah, and I think that's one of those things where like I was like, fuck, man, should I say something? Should I not? Yeah. And it wasn't usually till like I hit like a certain point that I'd be like, I'm gonna say it. But I think from you, I learned more of like just kind of say it. You just gotta say some shit sometimes, you know.
Or because like say at work, there's a coworker or a boss or somebody like a coworker. And you should have told them something like, hey, I don't like the way you do that, whatever, but you don't say it, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be weird. You don't want to be awkward. You don't want to draw that line either.
Yeah.
But then, like, when you go talk to your friend, you talk to your brother, your mom, your partner, whatever, then you go tell them how you really feel. And you basically bitch about it, wasting time, energy, talking about some shit that, like, you should just said that to them. Not exactly that way, but you should have let them know about the problem instead of just talking about it.
Yeah, and like I said, I think that's one thing that like I said I didn't do as much before.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna stay quiet and shit. Like, fuck, I don't want to get into confrontation, or I don't want to fucking. Now you don't want to fucking dick and like an asshole, you know. And
then too, you don't want to like build something into a big ass problem when it doesn't need to be. Sometimes you feel like I don't want to. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta pick and choose your battles too, because obviously there's some stuff where it's like, you know what, I'm gonna bite my tongue because.
Like, that's why I said it could be one of those things where, like I said, it's a good thing. It's not, you know.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, like at work or something. Like if you want to fucking, you didn't like something someone said, or you know, I don't know, someone that's a supervisor or some shit, then you call them on it. Obviously, you're like, fuck, man. But then you're like, you know what the fuck? I gotta say some shit. I gotta stand up for myself.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of those things where like it can be interpreted as bad because if you're the supervisor and someone that's below you fucking says something, you're like, what? They'll probably be like, what the fuck? Why is he talking? But at the same time, as a person, you're like, no, like, you're trying to like fuck me over, or you're trying to like
because some stuff they do is not right.
Yeah.
So some stuff like that they do, they know it's not right.
Yeah.
But they know people don't say shit
because of the supervisor.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And I'm not trying to be a disrespectful or confrontational, but sometimes some stuff has to be said.
And there's a way to say it too.
Yeah.
You know? Like you're gonna tell, like I'm gonna tell you a certain way different than I tell like
a supervisor or something. Yeah.
Boss, manager, or somebody like that.
Yeah, and like I said, but sometimes like I said, you gotta fucking what do you always fucking tell your nuts hang and shit.
You gotta let your nuts hang, dog.
Yeah, so I'll be like, oh fuck, man. Yeah. A little too much sometimes and shit, but fuck it, you know. It's like I said, but that's one of those traits that someone's like, oh, that's not a good fucking role model and shit. Like, you should tell them how to fucking be quiet, or, you know, don't fucking get into confrontation with someone. But it's like, it's how you want to interpret it. Like, that's why I said I learned something from you. I think you're a role model in that aspect. Like, I learned something from you. So, like I said, I don't know. I think you're a role model again, like I said. Have you ever think that you've had a role model that at some point you're like, you kind of surpassed them at some point or something? Or let you down kind of in a way as you got older or, you know, wiser?
Yeah. I would say when I was, because when I was younger, I'd probably look up to like certain uncles or cousins or shit like that are older than me. 5-10 years older when I was younger. And I'm looking at them like these fools are the shit. These fools are, you know what I mean? They're fucking cool.
Yeah.
They're doing, they're just cool.
Yeah.
Right? They're doing cool shit. They're doing men shit, cool shit, whatever. They're tough. And then as I got older, and then I'm like, damn, that shit ain't really that cool.
Yeah.
Like drinking out and not giving a fuck, or like treating people like shit, or thinking you're tough, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not really that fucking cool.
Mm.
Yeah. It's like growing up too, like I would see people with like, let's say cars.
Okay.
You see somebody with fucking big ass rims, loud music, a nice ass car, you'd be like, that would be my role model, like, right? Like, oh shit, that's what I want. But then you get to a level where, like, say you could have it, or you do have it, and it's like, yeah, that's not really that fucking cool no more. I'm looking at the motherfucker who got businesses and who got like 401k or who got fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
I think so. In that aspect, yeah.
Okay.
Like when I was a lot younger, you tend to look at people older than you, and it's not always the best. But I guess that's what I kind of just had around me.
Yeah.
There was no social media back then.
True.
You know what I mean?
And if there was, you weren't on it. So
yeah,
for the most part,
I was on it late.
Yeah.
Yeah. But back then, as a teenager, there was no social media, dog.
Yeah.
So it was just people you knew. And that's basically your world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know anybody else, right?
So it's your role models were what you're kind of
and it's crazy because I think Drake even says it in one of his things. He says, "Work till your idols become your rivals."
Okay.
And I always like that quote, dog.
Yeah.
That's just cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Because I feel like going back to that, like, yeah, because then some people see me and they're like, oh shit, this motherfucker's doing something. And it's crazy how then you could influence them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's real dope. Like, still sharp and still, because some people, they might get intimidated. Like, oh, look who this person thinks he is, or the shit. I remember when he was younger and whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And then other people might look at him and be like, damn, I like what he's doing. Look at him. Like, he's doing this different. He's doing that different, right? So I think that's pretty fucking dope when people can look at it in a positive and be influenced by it and like inspired and shit.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
I think. Well, I had someone through high school. I'm not gonna fucking put names out there and shit, but I did have someone through high school that was older than me, like a lot old, like an adult when I was in high school. So they, and they helped me out through high school. And
they were like staff or friend, family?
Pretty staff. I want to say staff. And I was talking to them the other day, and they, like I said, they were.
You were talking to them the other day.
Yeah.
So you still keep in contact?
Yeah.
With them. So that's like how many years ago?
I don't know, like fucking. It was like fucking 15 maybe.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Just because I don't talk to people.
Yeah. So like I said, and I was talking to them, and then like I remember that their like mindset was like kind of positive, like be more kind of like, and I was like, oh shit, I want to be like that, like influential and shit, And then and they're talking to them, and they pretty much the opposite of what we're on right now. They were just kind of negative. It was kind of like, yeah, I was, I gained weight because of this and that, or they pretty much blaming everything else. And I was like, it's not the person I fucking, remember.
Who are you?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
What happened to you?
Kind of, yeah. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, well, yeah, I get it. People stress you out, or people do shit, but like, doesn't mean that you use them as an excuse for, so like you gaining weight or you being, this or that. Yeah. So I'm like, like I said, at that point, I'm like, did I surpass them in like my mindset at some point? Like, does that make sense? Kind of, like, or did my mindset just shift where now I'm like, like, does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like that role model that I wasn't as, I guess, high up there like I used to think they were.
You held them to a high standard.
Yeah, and then when they said that, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that sounds kind of weak and shit. Like, I gained weight because they were stressing me out, and it's like, no, you gained weight because of you. Like, that's you. Like, yeah, sure, they stressed you out, but that's not an excuse to, be a certain way, or I was unhappy, and it's like, well, yeah, but you remove yourself from that environment or do some shit that makes you happy, So I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I mean, like I said, still respect to that person because they, like I said, they helped me out as growing up, but I'm just like, it's not the person I remember.
Yeah.
So
what did you tell him? Did you call him out on the bullshit?
Kind of. At the same time,
sounds like no.
Like I said, I tried to put it.
Did you tell him to watch the podcast? You said that's what you should have told him.
I should have told him to watch the podcast.
You didn't?
No, I didn't tell him to watch the podcast.
Yeah, you should tell him. Hey, you're listening out there.
Watch the podcast.
Yeah.
Watch the podcast. Nah, it was like it was just kind of hard to because I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is someone I looked up to, and then all of a sudden now you're like talking different. You're being different. Like, at that point, I'm like, you're not really a role model to me at this point. Mm-hmm. Like, now that you're not like the role model I need or the person I'm looking up to now. Because that was like, like, so my point of view shifted at that point on my role model,
But you didn't think like, oh shit, I need to be this fool's role model now.
I threw in
you know what I'm saying?
I threw in a couple, like inspirational shit, but it was kind of like, it was a brief conversation talk.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna, cause like I said, I talk to them, but it's not like an everyday thing.
Yeah.
It's here and there. So I was like, it's maybe not the best time to fucking start, saying shit when I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. I was like, all right, no, I get it. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm working out. I'm like, that's cool. Keep working out.
Oh yeah.
And I kind of it was time how I lost some weight and shit. And I was like, yeah, no, that's great. So in a different way, I was trying to be positive and shit.
Yeah. Because life hits everybody,
Yeah.
So It might even be that you like surpassed him, but it's like he just got fucking knocked the fuck down, and he's been down.
That's what I'm like.
It's tough for people to get up.
It is. No, that's why I was like, but like I said, it's like now, like I said, sometimes your role models, you fucking end up having to find new ones, I guess you want to say, or you find different people you look up to now, or you find out that role model is like, I guess maybe not the person you need to be a role model anymore. Yeah. You know, so that's all.
Yeah, you outgrow people.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So I think I was all right. Well, like I said, still respect, like you know, much love. Is just not the same role model that I thought or that I saw. So you know, sometimes times change, people change, and you know. But yeah, no, for sure. I wish I could help him out. You know. So
yeah. Hopefully, he gets his shit together.
I hope so.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell that fool. Give me his number. I'll fucking tell him.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. I heard some good shit about you. I heard you were fucking beast back in the day. What the fuck happened to you?
Yeah, get back on that shit. Get on the high horse.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody
gonna
do it for you but you.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I was gonna say that too. What the fuck was I gonna say?
I don't know. You're asking me like I know.
Yeah.
It's unscripted, dog. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna say.
I don't remember. I lost my train of thought. But shit. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, that's cool. But no, role models, like I said, I think role models can also like make you, but they can also break you and shit. Like you said, you can have bad role models, and I think I see that a lot now. Like a lot of people look up to these role models, like influencers, and like I said, someone that's famous and shit, and they want to be like that person, but they don't like realize that that's not everything. That, you know what I'm saying? What they're seeing isn't everything.
Yeah,
they're so busy trying to be, you know, some type of influencer and, you know, do this and that they're not really, like, they don't really realize that person's not, you know, real. It's not them, you know. But again, social media, you know, and the clout and stuff, everyone wants to be a fucking Kardashian, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, are they really good role models? You know? So stuff like that. Like some people look at the role models and it's just not the right ones.
That, or they look at them, but they don't look at what it takes, the work, the grind.
That too.
They're like, everybody wants a Lamborghini.
Yeah,
but they want to sleep in and fucking chill and
or like I said, there's like I guess a lot of those fake role models. I guess like, you know, they, like you said, they drive a Lamborghini, they drive the Ferrari or whatever.
Yeah, but
like it's not really theirs.
They be renting the shit, selling courses. There's a lot of that.
Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, fucking change your life and shit. Like it's a gimmick and shit, you know. But people buy into it. Yeah. Like, oh, come over here and I'll teach you and how to be fucking a millionaire, or come over here and I'll fucking show you this, and basically some type of role model. And it's like it's not always like that. So I think you have to watch out who you're fucking trying to be.
Yeah.
Like I said, I see that a lot. Like especially in this younger generation where we're in the era of influencers. Everyone's, you know, wants to be the next fucking TikTok star and shit.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, I want to do this and that, and I'm watching what they're doing, but like you said, they don't want to see the whole thing, or they didn't see how much work was put into it.
They didn't see the sacrifice, dog.
Yeah,
the relationships that you know what I mean? Maybe fucking got hurt in the way or didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's they had to sacrifice to get that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Sometimes you got to see
the parties that they didn't go to, the fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot of time that they fucking had to invest money.
Yeah. So like I said, positive and negative, like I said, it's just, like I said, for me, that's why like I said, I think having a role model should be someone that's close to you. Someone you know, someone that, you know, I don't know, at work that you talk to, or for those that go to school, you know, people that are at your school site, or, you know, wherever you go to school. I think someone that's close to you, you know, that you can talk to, that you can see who they really are, that you can conversate, you know, pick their brain and shit, you know. Like, what would you do in this situation, or how would you handle this, you know? Those are, I think, the role models that are important. And I think everyone needs a good role model, whether it be, you know, your friend or your family member, or shit, I don't know, someone you know, just see it every once in a while, but you like the work ethic and shit. That's a good fucking person.
That's like me, because I relate to more of the people online.
Yeah.
Like, even though I can't talk to them or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's like a role model. Like, damn, I want to fucking, I'll listen to the story, read the book or whatever, and I feel like I know him, and I might not know him, but
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Andy Frisella.
Yeah.
I like that dude. He's like a role model.
Yeah.
And fucking, obviously, David Goggins, fucking Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, even Rocky, dog.
Hey, no shit, huh?
Hey,
Stallone? Stallone or the Rocky himself? Like,
I think Rocky, dog. Yeah,
not
Rocky.
Okay.
Nah. Like, he's cool too.
Yeah. Okay,
but like, there's sometimes
movie,
sometimes I'm not feeling it. I'm like, you know what? I need to go watch some fucking Rocky dog.
Shit. That's more like I think that's more like getting inspiration though. Not really a role model.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you want an inspiration.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's just.
I guess similar. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I get what you're saying though. You fucking need some motivation, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Well, because you see the shit he went through.
Well, that should be the next topic though.
Which one?
Motivation. Have we done one on motivation?
No, it's in the hat.
Oh shit, we should pick that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then role models though too, like you said, like you always need one, but you're always gonna be leveling up. Like I think, because some people might like going back to what you were saying. Like say when I started going to the gym, I might have a role model that went to the gym and I did ask him questions, and they did help me out. And it's like okay, basically they took me under their wing, right?
Yeah.
Which is dope as fuck. Like because this is a whole new world to me. I didn't have social media. I don't fucking know fucking thing. I didn't know what a bicep was or a fucking tricep. Like I don't know what the fuck the difference is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do the same shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So they fucking helped me out big time.
Yeah.
And then, but then later on, I started taking it more serious and okay, I want to go more harder, go serious. Okay, what about the diet? Maybe they don't know about the diet.
Yeah.
They just work out.
Yeah.
And they're good at that shit. But then I started doing my own research into the diet, or I meet somebody else at the gym. You know what I mean? And they put me up on game on the diet. Right?
Yeah.
And then that's cool. They start putting me up on that. And then somebody else starts telling me about fucking cardio or recovery. So it's like different role models for different levels of what you want to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The more you want, the harder it's going to get, the more knowledge you need, the more people you're going to basically kind of get it from, right?
Yeah.
Not, it doesn't have to be from people, but it helps.
Yeah.
And then compared to having to learn on your own.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, and like you said, at some point, like I said, you surpassed Dixie role model, especially in like that whole working out, scenario where like you see someone's physique, so you see results that they're, from the gym. So at some point you're like, oh shit, like I'm stronger than that person, or I do more cardio now, or more just my muscles are more defined than that person.
Or they're more disciplined. Yeah, you could be like, damn, why are you missing? Like you go to the gym all the time. Like, why are you missing now? Now I'm going the days
that you're not there.
Like you go Monday through Friday. Now I'm going fucking on the weekends. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Now I'm taking it more serious than you.
Yeah. So now maybe you're becoming the role model now.
But I think the healthy competition is when it starts to push each other.
Okay.
Like the other person, instead of being like emotional about it or feeling a certain type of way, they'll be like, damn, you're right. Fuck, this person is going harder. I need to go fucking harder.
Well, that could be a role model too. Like
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like I said, you're a role model, so you're influencing the person because they're
influencing each other. Yeah, they're both setting each other to a standard. They're both trying to.
Yeah, you said that Drake thing you said. Now they're fucking competing with each other and shit.
Yeah, bro, I like that.
They were like your fucking idol, and now they're your fucking. What'd you say?
Work until your idols become your rivals.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, now you're fucking, oh shit, you guys are on the same page. So he's trying to fucking level up, and you're trying to level up. So you're both influencing each other to keep on going. So like I said, that's a good way to fucking have a role model and shit where you guys. And it's cool though, because like I said, you can talk to that or have talk to each other, like with your role models. So you guys are, I fucking did this shit. Oh, I did fucking 5 of these.
And you know what? Even if it's guys, like it might be shit talking. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not gonna be like, hey, buddy, how many push-ups did you do? Right? It's not gonna be all nice. Be like, hey, fucker, you only did an X amount. Like, dog, I do that shit like nothing. Nah. That's just me. I talk shit.
Nah, it's the unwritten rule. You don't say shit. Like you see, he did. You counted him doing 6.
That too.
7, but he was counting 2, and you didn't know.
Yeah, that too. I like that shit.
And it's like, oh, he did 6. Like, but you didn't tell him he did 6. He was just watching, and then he fucking pops out 7. You're like, what the fuck? Oh hell no! And then you get that fucking little rivalry going. That's cool too.
Yeah. I like that shit too.
Yeah.
And then people will be like, why do they always try to compete? Like some people don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think for men, it's healthy. It could be healthy competition because you're both getting fucking better. You're both doing more fucking push-ups at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, you're fucking gaining muscle, and that you're getting that testosterone and shit. Yeah, fucking competing with each other.
And then even with money too, somebody could be like, "Hey, how much did you make this year?"
Yeah.
Oh, I made X amount. Damn, I need to fucking make more. This motherfucker's making a lot. Like, okay, let me fucking see what's up. How is he making it?
Oh yeah. Not everybody talks about their money though. So
yeah, but some people they do, or like just the shit that they buy.
Yeah. You see it. Yeah.
And some people don't like it though. Like, oh, they're all about money. Look at them showing off.
Yeah.
Instead of learning from it.
But I mean, that's also maybe not their role model. That person's not meant to be their role model. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like you said. Oh, some people is fucking. Oh, look, they're just about money. That person isn't meant to be that person's role model.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's role models for everybody, or different tastes, different fucking goals, or whatever you want to say, or different mindsets. There's role models for everything. That's why I said, like, some people you'll be like, oh, if we made this much money, and some people are like, fuck yeah, that's great.
Yeah, be like, hey, how'd you do it? Like, what's up? What are you doing?
Yeah, and then other people will be like, oh, they're all about money and shit, and they said that role model wasn't for them.
Yeah. Well, they don't obviously they don't care about the money
or something. Yeah,
they don't, because they could say they do, but they don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So. Role models, they're important.
Huh?
Like role models, they're important.
Yeah, and you're one whether you like it or not.
Yeah. No.
You know?
Yeah.
Like even a parent.
Yeah.
They're a fucking role model.
Yeah.
A teacher in society. It's like a part of society. You're a fucking role model, dude.
Yeah. To somebody somewhere.
Yeah, because you could do some shit. Nobody even fucking sees you. You don't even know they like. Yeah, you think nobody sees you. Like you could go give a homeless dude some money. Somebody might see you. You don't even fucking know, and they might be like, you know what? That's nice that they did that. I'm gonna fucking go do that. Or I'm gonna go buy them a fucking something to eat.
Yeah.
Right. So like it's so crazy that you don't even realize how much you influence other people, dog.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Before I started social media and before I started obviously this podcast, but I didn't notice.
Yeah.
People would tell me and I'd be like, nah, what the fuck? It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like my mom, an example, she would post her workouts.
Okay.
When she first started.
Yeah.
And then I told her, I was like, well, you never know who's fucking watching. You never know who needs it. But I didn't have social media at the time, so I wasn't posting shit.
Yeah.
But I was telling her I went. I was trying to hold her accountable.
Yeah.
But she was like, nobody watches it or nobody, I invite people, but nobody goes.
Yeah, she's not influencing anybody. So
yeah. And then after she would randomly, a month later, 2 months later, she'd be like, hey, I ran to so-and-so. They said they started going to the gym, that they follow my shit, and they're asking what I do. And I was like, you see?
Yeah.
Like anybody could influence somebody that you don't fucking know.
Yeah, especially like say with social media.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like a little fucking spark. A little spark could fucking just take the fuck off.
Especially when that person was like you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what do you mean?
Yeah, like you guys were like, let's just say there's two people that are identical in figure, shape, and weight, and then you went and lost weight, build up your cardio, and this person stayed where they're at. Now they're looking at you and they're like, oh shit, like I can do it too.
Yeah.
So like I said, I think that and I'm pretty sure the people that were following your mom were probably like coworkers or friends.
Real life people. Yeah.
Yeah, so they can relate and they're like, oh shit, and then she became like I said an influence, and I think that's cool because like I said, it's someone that was one of them. It's not like we just fucking dropped out of the face, dropped on earth, and you're like, what the fuck?
Like the people like who grow up as athletes. And they've been athletic their whole life.
Yeah.
Like me, I used to make that excuse. Oh, it's because they've been with lifting since they were younger.
Yeah.
It's because they're naturally fucking slimmer.
Yeah.
Whatever excuse, you know what I mean? So you write it off like, I can't do that. I can never fucking do that.
Yeah.
But then when you see somebody that changed themselves, you're like, oh, fuck. Well, they could do it. Why the fuck can I?
Yeah. Like I said, someone that's in your same circle that was partying with you or drinking with you or
yeah,
like I said, same weight. And then it's like.
Well, it's like we used to fucking drink.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy.
Yeah. Now we drink water and shit.
Yeah. Now we drink water and do the fucking podcast.
Red Solo Cup has water.
Yeah.
So, speaking of which, I think I'm almost a year fucking not since I last drank this shit.
No shit?
Yeah.
What do you mean you're almost? You're not keeping track?
It was last time I drank around June.
So you're not keeping track? Like you don't have a specific date?
I know it's the month of June.
So you don't know a specific date?
No, that's what I said, like around a year.
Oh, okay.
I know it was July I had not drank anymore. So some day in June, I think it's the last time.
You don't remember?
I was in Vegas, so I got to
you could find the picture.
I gotta find the picture.
Something?
Yeah, I have to find the picture.
You can
yeah.
find a picture
yeah.
or some type of fucking receipt for something, right?
Yeah.
Email or something you ordered.
Yeah, so it's almost like I said, it's almost since we brought up the whole drinking.
Yeah,
shit. It's almost been, I think, and it's not because I decided to be sober and shit, but
what do you mean?
Like it wasn't like a fucking because I drank too much or I.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't just.
It wasn't like my situation.
Yeah, where you set yourself to be sober, like it just fucking happened. Like it's been a year. It's funny because the other day I opened the fridge and I was like, oh shit, I have some fucking alcohol still in here and shit. And I was like, we're gonna leave it there. And that's when I fucking remembered. I'm like, oh shit, it's almost a year.
So have you been wanting to drink?
No.
You can be honest.
No, honestly, no.
No?
Not really. Not like again. It's not because how do you say it? It's not like because I knew I drank a lot. It's because I wasn't like a fucking alcoholic.
Yeah.
So it's not like how do you say it? What is that saying? When you fall off the wagon, or is that what it is?
Yeah, fall off the wagon.
Yeah. So it's not like that. Like I know that if I drink, I'm not gonna be all fucking drinking every fucking day. I haven't really wanted it.
So are you planning on it?
Not right now. I mean, at some point, I'm pretty sure I'll end up drinking. But not like.
Like what though? Like a party, or is it like when you want to celebrate something?
Maybe. I don't know. Like
or is it the holidays? Is the holidays?
I don't do holiday drinking. I never did that.
Or is it your birthday? Maybe you're gonna go have a fucking beer or something?
No, I don't drink for my birthday either.
Huh?
I don't drink for my birthday either.
So when do you think? When are you
barbecuing?
So you think that's when you drink?
I don't know.
I don't think you would though.
No, like I said, but again, I don't have a certain fucking goal or it was just I stopped drinking and then I haven't drank since, and I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm not like, oh, I need a fucking drink or It also be because I don't really have anybody to drink with. That could also be it.
That's what I'm saying, though.
I think so. That might be it. Because like I said, you used to drink, so I'd be drinking with you and shit. Now I'm like, eh. So maybe that's what it is. So see, there you go. You're a role model. See? Back to my point. I think you're a great role model.
Shit. So if I start drinking, we're going to start drinking.
Yeah, we're going to get fucked up.
No, we're not. No, we're not. That was a test. You fucking failed it.
Fuck. See, I'm only human, I'm only human.
God damn.
Yeah, no. But I haven't been in the fucking, drinking mood and shit.
Yeah.
Just water. Water for the most part.
Yeah.
And a soda here and there, but nothing crazy. So.
But you never been a big. You've never been a big drinker.
No.
Just around fucking me.
Bad influences.
Going back
bad
to
role models and shit.
Going back to bad role models.
Bad role models. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So
that shit was crazy.
Good times.
Yeah. But I think that's all we got to cover about role models, right?
I think so.
Unless you got anything else to say.
No, try to be the good role model because you never know who's watching. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So.
Well, somebody's always watching, whether you fucking know it or not.
But you don't know who it is. They say it could be a fucking little kid or some shit. You don't know. Yeah. So be a good, try to be a fucking.
And they're like fucking sponges.
Oh yeah, they take up everything.
They fucking take up everything, dog.
Yep.
It's crazy because like my brothers would tell me something that I don't fucking remember. Hey, remember that one time you did this or said this? I'm like, no. I don't fucking remember. But I guess it was so pivotal in their fucking life or so in their memory. It was so like important that they remember it.
Yep.
And the same for me because there's certain shit that I remember like might be something fucking stupid. I'm like, yeah, I fucking remember that.
Yeah.
For the good or for the bad.
Yeah. Not funny story. Little story. Yesterday, since we're talking about role models, right? So I'm pretty sure we talked about this, maybe not on the podcast, but like on our own, where since we're the oldest, usually we're the ones that get called up to, hey, I got a flat tire, or hey, my car broke down and shit. And we're the ones that always show up. Yeah. So I had yesterday I got out of work and I went to pick up some food, and I got a fucking nail in my tire. But I actually it wasn't even a fucking nail. I was just leaking there. Anyways, I hear my fucking tire and it's like, there, and I'm like, oh fuck. And then I was like, well, fuck. I don't have anybody to call and shit. Like, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna fucking wing it and go home. I'm like 3 miles away. Fucking, let's see how far my fucking tire makes it and shit. I made it home, in case you're wondering.
I was told you get fucking AAA. I told you get fucking AAA, but go ahead.
You know what? I have bad stories with AAA. So AAA members watching, you guys let me down. Anyways, so now I was like, fuck. I was like, told Angie, I was like, man, I got a fucking flat tire. I'm losing air on the tire. I'm gonna see how fucking far I make it. Like, see if I make it home. I'm like 3 miles from the house. It's 3 miles as far as fuck, especially when you're losing air. But I was like, no, fuck it, I'm gonna go. Because I have nobody else to call. Because like you said, I'm the person that fucking gets the call. I don't do the calling. So I was like, fuck. I'm like, well, fuck it. And since Angie just had the baby, I didn't want her driving around, taking me back and forth and the baby in the seat. I was like, I don't want to do that shit. My fucking dad's not. My dad and my mom are out of state. So I was like, fuck. I was like, my brothers are fucking probably busy or something. They're doing their fucking, living their lives and shit. I was like, fuck. So whatever. I drive. I fucking get home. My tire's all fucked. So the tire's not good no more. I was like,
damn.
Well, again, I don't really have, and I didn't want to fucking call you. You're fucking probably busy. So I was like, fuck. I got nobody to call.
But you don't know if you didn't call.
Okay. Well, I'm getting to my story, jackass. Let me finish.
Well, fuck.
God damn it. Let me finish. All right. Nah. So then I get home. My little brother comes out. Well, not little, but my younger brother. Yeah. He comes out and he's like, damn, you got a fucking flat tire. I was like, I fucking heard you coming from down the fucking street. And I was like, oh yeah. He's like, why the fuck did you drive?
So you're basically on the rim.
Kind of. Basically, it's like there's no more air in the tire. It's like almost done. But like I said, I was already fucking home. By the time I fucking started doing
you're committed.
Yeah, I was already this far again. Who am I gonna fucking call? I'm like, I don't. Yeah, I was like, fuck it. So I was like, fuck it. So then he's like, why didn't you fucking call me? And I was like, well, you're fucking busy and shit. He's like, why wouldn't I fucking show up? He's like, you fucking show up all the time. Like, why wouldn't I fucking go? Like, it doesn't matter what I was doing. Then I was like, oh shit, like, I didn't actually think he'd do that. Mm-hmm. But when he said, he's like, you always fucking show up when like we call you. Why wouldn't I show up? It doesn't matter where I was at. I would have came. That's when I was like, this motherfucker's paying attention. Like I never, how do you say it? Told him to return the favor to me. Mm-hmm. But he said he's like, yeah, you should have called me. I would have fucking gone over. It doesn't matter if I was at someone else's house or I was at work. I would have fucking left. You do that shit all the time. Why didn't I fucking go? And I was like, oh shit, like that's a good fucking like example. I think I set, but I never tried it out. So that's why I was like, shit. Role models are important because they said I think that's a good fucking role model. Where like now I know that I can fucking rely on him. I just didn't think I could at that moment, So that was my story.
Yeah. You think it's hard?
What?
to rely on them, or to ask people for help, because you're always the one helping people, so it's hard to ask people for help.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, why is that, or how, or
is that a whole different? We're just
going with it. Yeah,
I don't know. Growing up, I guess it's gonna be the word we're gonna talk about was friends and shit. Right, that was the next word. I guess we'll just jump straight through that.
That's totally different, though.
No. Well, it's gonna involve that, like, kind of.
We'll still cover friends again somewhere else.
Okay, fuck it. So I didn't really have like a lot of fucking people to like rely on. Like, I didn't have like a big family. You know this. I don't really have like, you know, all my cousins are younger than me, so I didn't have any older cousins. So basically, the only person I usually relied on was myself or like my dad. But there's certain stuff, obviously, that I couldn't call my dad for because, you know, he's working or whatever. So it's hard for me to ask sometimes for help from people because it's like I've always had to fucking figure it out on my own. So when he, like I said, that whole situation with the tire, I've never had to call someone else to help me. I'm used to getting the calls like, hey, my car broke down, or hey, my car's making a fucking funny noise. What is this? And I'm like, oh, it's probably this shit, or bring it over, we'll fix it, or hey, this is going on. Can you help me? And I'm like, oh, yeah. But I'm not used to the other way where I have to call someone to fucking...
Yeah.
So like, again, it comes down to that whole. I didn't have anybody as I was like that to like call, so I just don't fucking bother. It never crosses my mind. I just figure it out, type of shit. Like at AAA, they let me down, so that was fucking bullshit. Yeah, it's funny because I literally called AAA because I was like, I got AAA and shit. My brother had gotten into a car accident, and again, I was there to fucking as a backup. But I was like, how am I gonna struggle? I have AAA. I'm gonna fucking tow their car and shit.
You can't even depend on them.
Nah, they fucking never showed up. Fucking 4 hours later, I fucking went and rented a U-Haul on my own and fucking strapped up his car and took that shit back home.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, I've always been the person to fucking figure out the problems. So like I said, it's hard for me to call someone when I need help. Because like, who do I call? And I said the one person that I usually do call, which would be my dad, isn't here. So I was like, well, fuck. Well, fuck it. Do best and figure it out.
Yeah.
So that's why I fucking took off. Like I said, no air on the tire.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, I'm not fucking gonna stay here. I'm not gonna stay here either. So I'm like, and just figure it out. So I'll just replace the rim.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I did. Just fucking replace the rim and the tire. So.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the same way though.
Because you're the oldest.
Is that why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're the oldest way. You're like you're everybody's fucking go to.
Yeah.
And because they know that you're dependable. Because some people are the oldest and they can't depend on them for shit. But I think because they know that you're dependable and that you'll show up. So I think that's why it's like when they call you, it's because they know you're going to show up. But again, because you're the oldest. So it comes back on your shoulders where you got to take care of everybody else type of shit. Like maybe when your dad was around, he'd be like, you're the man of the house when I'm not home type shit. That's kind of how it was when my dad would be like, well, I'm not home, so you're the man of the house. You got to fucking take care of your mom. And if something happens, you're going to respond with your fucking life. I'm like, oh, fuck, okay, god damn, all right, fuck. So
you're just right there, probably playing video games, little kid and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, they put the remote down and shit. God
eating
damn.
cereal and shit. Like what?
Yeah, no, yeah, because he left. Like I said, he went out of state. And he's like, hey, I'm leaving. Take care of his granddaughter. He's like, take care of my granddaughter. He's like, if anything happens to you, you're responding to me with your fucking life. So you better make sure you fucking take care of her. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, well, I'm a fucking adult. Yeah, I'll take care of her. He's like, I just want you to know. You're fucking responsible and shit. I'm like, fuck. Like, so shit like that. It always like,
yeah,
you're responsible. You're fucking in charge. So you figure that shit out. So like I said, I think that's why I don't ask for help. But again, you don't really ask for help either.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. So that's why I fucking have to be like, you need help? And be like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, that's what I was asking because I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm a burden.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a burden, so I don't want to ask for help.
Yeah.
You know?
I think so. Yeah.
I feel like I'm a burden. Like you said, I feel like everybody's busy. But I don't know, because I have asked for help. But I try not to.
Yeah.
Like there's times, like say if I fucking got to move a couch, I can't do that shit by myself.
Yeah.
I need somebody to help me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's like a 2-person fucking job.
Yeah, see, at least you fucking asked. I probably figured do this shit on my own.
How the fuck would you move a couch on your own?
I don't know. I'm figure it out.
You can't fucking move a couch on your own.
Yeah.
Nah,
do this shit on my own way.
You can't.
Figure it out.
You can't.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
I bet money. A big ass couch, 3-person, whatever, fucking
yeah.
A fucking a sectional. No, bro, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
I've done it
to get it through the fucking door. That's what I'm talking about. Moving inside the fucking house.
Maybe.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think you could.
Well, you don't know. I probably figured it out.
I've gotten a fucking washer off the fucking back of my truck by myself.
I fit a fucking stove in my fucking Crown Victoria's trunk.
God, you're one of those people on TikTok and shit.
I'm gonna figure shit out.
Rolling down.
I didn't have a truck at that time, so I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna put this shit in here in the back.
Yeah. So for certain shit, I think there's like a 2-person job.
And like it's maybe. Yeah. No,
sometimes somebody has to hold something while you do some other shit.
No. Yeah.
You know?
Like I said, yeah, there is, but like I said, for the most part, I try to figure it out on my own. Even like when I'm working on like a car or something, I'll be like, fucking holding it with my fucking foot and trying to torque some shit down with my hand. I'm like, fuck, it's gonna fall or some shit. I'd rather do that than fucking call for help.
Yeah.
Even though like, my brothers are there or some shit. But usually when they fucking roll by, they help me out.
Yeah.
But why did you call me earlier? The car's like halfway on your fucking ass, and I'm like, well, fuck, I don't fucking have anybody else, and I didn't, I thought you were busy. And
I
shit.
think too, it's like a letdown. It's like a letdown when you think someone has your back, or when you do need help, they don't help you.
That could be it too. Probably bad fucking. Yeah, that's probably it too.
I think for me, it's a part of it.
I think letdowns are. I think that's probably what it is.
Yeah, to me, I take that hard. Like, man, I helped you out with so many times. You can't fucking help me out.
Nah, I don't even take it that way.
I do.
I don't. But again, I think that's also past experiences where I kind of just expect that. So I'm not shocked that you didn't help me. But because I've fucking seen it in people, so I'm like, it's fine. But I still like will help you.
Also, I'll still help them too. But I'm just like, are you sure? I mean, are you fucking being honest? Like, oh no, what was I saying? Are you like for real?
Yeah.
Like, damn, I helped you. How many times do this shit? You can't help me fucking one time? Like, all right, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, okay, I guess you don't value the same friendship. That's how I see it, or same relationship.
I don't got friends, but go ahead.
You don't have friends?
I don't have friends. Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't value the same relationship the same way.
Yeah, no, I see. Yeah, like you're kind of like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah. Because like you said, I am kind of a person where like, if I got you, I got you.
Yeah.
Like I would drop shit, or I would skip shit, or I'd fucking call off work if I needed to. Fucking go help somebody out.
I think you have.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you have. I
just don't like fucking
going to work.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You helped me fish the other day.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But I feel like that. So I feel like I do expect that back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm this type of friend, so I want to have that type of friend as well too.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of a letdown when it's not. It's like, damn, bro, like that kind of sucks. All right.
That's probably why I don't have like friends, because they're let down. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
That might actually solve your question you had earlier.
Which was what?
Why don't I have friends?
You don't have no friends.
I have a couple, but you say I don't, so.
Yeah.
You always say that. I don't know why.
Facebook because Facebook friends don't count.
Oh yeah, no, those don't count. They have a couple, but like I said, I don't really like. Those are like I said, for me, for friends, it's like very selective and very few, and I don't have to fucking talk to you every day to know you got my back.
Yeah.
Which is vice versa too. You don't have to talk to me every day to know I got your back.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, Like I said, but I think it's the letdowns though that is why I don't ask for help, which is the same way you do. So
that and a lot of people they like
or hold it against you.
Well, I was gonna say like they what I think Robert Greene says it, like avoid the unlucky and the fucking miserable, because that shit's contagious and they'll fucking bring you down. So like, if I see you're my friend and you keep fucking up, like I'm not gonna fucking hang out with you.
Yeah.
If you're always getting arrested, you're always doing some dumb shit.
Oh, the same shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
If you're always just asking me to borrow money, like nah, I don't need you to. Like you might even be cool as fuck as a person. We might grow up together. But you're always asking me for money, and you're
not paying back. You're not paying back and shit.
You got a gambling problem. Like, nah, I don't want to fucking.
Yeah.
Like, where's it's fucking up the friendship. Like, nah, I'd rather just not be fucking friends.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're always asking me for fucking money, or if you're always getting arrested, or you're always fucking doing something negative, then nah, I don't need friends like that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So.
And some people, they just want friends just to have fucking friends, just to be cool.
Yeah.
The validation.
What is it? The fucking. What you say right now? The Facebook friends, or they don't count and shit. Yeah, those. They'd be like, I got a fucking. Or Facebook's for old people though. We're on Instagram that way.
I guess. Yeah.
But anyways, they'd be. I got a million fucking followers and their friends and shit. But it's like, do you really know them though? Like, how many can you pull up and call right now? And they'll come and help you with your fucking 3 people couch. Like you're like none, one, a couple maybe at most.
Yeah.
So I'm like, But then again, like I said, people are quick to turn their back on you, though. So,
and what do they say? Real situations expose fake people.
Yeah,
that's one thing I like about like tough situations, dog. You get to see who really has your back or who really cares about you, who checks on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they just vent to you. They just use you and take your energy, just vent, take your fucking, drain your energy, drain your time.
Yeah.
But they never really say, hey, Lupa, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so I know you got in a fucking car accident, or I know you're fucking so-and-so with your kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How's it going? How's it been going? Or shit like that, right? Some people, they just call you and just tell you their shit. They just use you, basically.
Yeah. They get a lot of that, but I think 'cause I have that, I just listen a lot of the times.
You're a good listener.
I think so. I get a lot of that, but I don't reciprocate me telling them what I'm going through.
Yeah.
Does that make
Is
sense?
there somebody that you do, like specific friends or a specific person? Your lady, your dad?
Yeah, I think there's problems for different problems for different to talk to different people for.
Yeah.
Like you, like I said, my brothers, my dad, my mom. Like I said, Angie. I think they're like people I go to. But like I said, different situations for different problems. I go to different people.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like I'm not gonna go to Angie for something that I know she can't answer, but I could ask my dad about it because I know he'll answer it, or he knows, or just like I wouldn't ask my dad something that I don't know about fucking a baby or some shit because I'll ask Angie or ask my mom. Like they have more experience with that, So stuff like that is I think for different situations, different people, I guess. But I think that's what's like the whole people come and vent to me. Like I said, I don't vent back because then I just feel like I'm fucking bothering them too. So I try not to do that.
Yeah.
Because then when you vent to people, they think you're their friends and shit. Like, or you guys are friends.
When what?
You start venting to them about your problems.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're fucking friends. And it's like, no, just fucking venting to you and shit. So I'd rather not confuse that line and shit sometimes. Like, if I'm telling you my problems, it's because I trust you.
And most people are fake as fuck.
Yeah.
Most people, if I go tell you my problems, like, if I go tell somebody my problems, they're just going to run and tell somebody else, talk shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see it so much where, like, if you're talking shit to me about somebody else's problems, okay, I see how you are. Why the fuck would I tell you anything?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why it's yeah. But so I'd rather not vent to people.
Because me and you, like, if we're here, three of us, and we're talking about somebody, no, we're all cool. And then you go leave, and then that person starts talking to me about you, then it's like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So if I were to leave, that's how the same conversation would go about me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But people don't realize that. They think everybody's fucking, no, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you already know. You fucking tell everything in your face.
Huh?
I mean, I usually tell you everything straight up.
Yeah.
Or to you, or you'll tell me the same way. Like, or you're fucking stupid. Or
it's funny. What do they say? Your real friends will talk shit to your face and say good things behind your back.
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
That's true as fuck too, dog.
Yeah, but like, Robert's this fucking great dude and shit. And then they meet you. Like, he's a fucking asshole. What do you mean he's a great fucking? I'm like, what the fuck? He's a great dude. No, he's a fucking dick. Like, oh yeah. But it's true though. I mean, it's true. Like, yeah, because you wouldn't let someone talk shit about your friend or that you're cool with.
That yeah, that too, yeah.
Like you fucking be like, what the fuck? Nah, he's cool. Or why are you talking shit? Like you don't even know him or some shit like that. And then there's some people like will chime in and be like, yeah, fuck that guy. I don't like. I just talk to him.
They just go with the fucking flow.
Yeah, and then you're like, what the fuck? Like
just go with the crowd.
Fake ass. Yeah, like you fucking fake ass. Like sell out. Just
bandwagon, just fucking hopping on whoever's talking shit about whoever.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So that's why it's like, oh shit, pick your friends, pick your fucking who you talk to. Who you fucking vent to, who you tell your secrets or whatever, if you're into secrets and shit. Whoever, I don't know.
You're into secrets?
Yeah, like whoever you talk to, pick them because you don't know who they're fucking talking to.
Whoever needs, because you never know when you might need support.
Yeah.
When you might go through a tough time and the motherfuckers that gossip like that, they're not going to be fucking helping you. They're not going to encourage you.
No.
They don't have your best interest in mind.
No. And so people are fucking just like fucking knowing the drama and shit. Like,
yeah, dog.
You'll be like, people that know everybody's fucking drama. And you're like, why the fuck? Those are the people I worry about. Those are the people I don't trust.
That what?
That fucking everybody goes to talk to them and shit.
Why?
Well, why the fuck is everybody going to talk to you? Like, there's always like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in that back of my mind, like, what's so like comforting that everybody wants to tell you about their problems and you know about everybody's problem?
Mm-hmm.
Like, something's fishy there.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. I just don't trust that.
You don't trust the person?
Yeah.
But what if I don't know. What if it's just a person that everybody just tells them shit? Like they don't do anything specifically.
No, I don't know. It's very
because, like you said, some people are good listeners, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. What if?
I don't know.
Because obviously there's those people who want to go get information, want the cheese man, want the gossip.
Yeah,
that's different.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I guess those are probably the ones where I really don't trust and shit. The ones I really don't trust.
Yeah.
That fucking trying to find out shit about you. Oh, what's this and that? When you're not telling them, so they keep on fucking going at it.
Yeah.
Those are the people I'm like, no, I'm not telling you shit now.
Yeah.
Why are you so fucking...
But you said you worried about?
Yeah, like, I don't like I wouldn't trust them to tell them stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like if everyone comes and tells you your stuff, and then you're like, especially if they're like loose lipped and shit, like this person heard about this person. Don't tell them I told you, but I'm gonna tell you what the fuck they told me.
Yeah,
those are the people I don't trust. Like, oh, I'm not fucking telling you shit.
Yeah,
like some people have what is it, that comforting ear, and then it's like they're and then it's like, but they also fucking go tell people their shit. I'm like, fuck that, not me, fuck that. Like, so that's why I'm, like I said, careful to who I talk to and who I vent to, or who I even fucking say anything. Sometimes people be like, you don't say much and shit. You don't fucking like. I'm like, oh, I mean, I do. It's just not about shit that like, it's about me. Like, I'm not gonna tell you like, vent to you. So then now you fucking over here like telling everybody what I'm fucking going through, or what I'm thinking, or oh, he was talking shit about this person, or whatever the fuck the situation is. So like, I usually just keep it to myself and very few people I talk to.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just me. But you're the same way though. You don't really tell people about you and shit.
Yeah, no.
You don't fucking. Yeah, you have trust issues too.
I wouldn't call it trust issues. I don't like people to
or very
work.
protected, I guess.
I don't see the point in it.
Yeah.
And like you said, unless I have something where it's a question or a concern and somebody could like
give you some advice.
Give me some advice, something like that, then that'll be different.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, I don't fucking know, some fucking issue, what could I think of? What's a fucking that I fucking got cheated on or some shit, right?
Yeah.
That everybody, I go tell somebody and I'm just gonna go fucking vent to everybody about that. Like,
yeah.
I got cheated on. It is what it is. Fucking move on.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of me talking to you about that, venting to you how I fucking feel? I'd rather just fucking.
Well, I mean, I think it's cool to have a good support system, like, or someone you can, it's people you can have a support system, I guess.
But for me, I wouldn't need support for that.
Yeah.
Like I guess a lot of situations, like you said, growing up, I'm used to not needing the support. And
being
the support. And then I don't want people to be like worrying about me.
Oh, like sympathy or worrying?
Sympathy and worrying.
Oh, yeah.
People treat you different and shit.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't
like you're
that.
vulnerable and shit. Like you're weak.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
Vulnerable.
Well,
yeah.
it is vulnerable. You are somewhat vulnerable with that person. Telling them certain shit.
Yeah, and then and they think you're weak at that moment or whatever. It's like,
they might not think you're weak, right? Depends what it is.
Well, or you're in a weak moment, or whatever you want to say. Like, 'cause you're vulnerable, you're exposed, you have,
I wouldn't say weak, but I would think vulnerable for sure.
Okay, I guess, yeah.
It depends what it is. It could be weak. Like, depends on the situation.
True.
It depends on how somebody's acting or what they're dealing with.
Yeah.
But yeah, for friends. I think, and then you are who you surround yourself with, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do they say? You hang around fucking pigeons all day. You like eagles don't fly around with pigeons, dog.
Yeah. They were fucking eagles and shit.
Huh?
It's eagles with eagles and shit, basically.
Not even. They don't even do that. They go fly solo, but still, yeah. Or what was the other one? I know you like it. It was like a Lamborghini only has 2 seats and a fucking bus has 50.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's the same shit.
Yeah.
You might, like the whole going, you might have a lot of friends, but what the fuck does it matter?
Yeah.
Instead of having one solid friend that's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Person.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a friend, but a family member, a partner, but that's like solid.
Yeah. So yeah. Instead of fucking 50 fake ones.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. No, yeah. Okay.
What?
Yeah, no, like I said, like sometimes you fucking people be like, oh, I have all these friends, talking about their friends, and it's like, but are they really your friends? Are they really like your friends? Like, test them out and tell me if they're really your friends. Like, come back and tell me, are they really there for you, or was it just at the good moments, not the bads? Because I mean, that's like you said. What did you say? When you like testing that shit when it just gets tough and shit.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, are you solid or not? Like, are you there for me or not? What is that fucking ride or die? Fucking Dominic Toretto and shit. Are you ride or die or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, are you down or not? Like, are you just fucking around and you just like being here just because?
Yeah. So. Or people use you too.
Yeah.
I feel like I was back then when I'd be drinking too, because I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd get drunk and start buying all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
I'd be the one buying the beer, buying a bottle, buying fucking food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, I don't know. People might have been like, oh, invite a fucking Robert. You fucking bring some beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all of a sudden you got a fucking bunch of friends.
I bet you lost a bunch when you stopped drinking for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But it's like, were they really friends?
See, yeah, again, yeah, you gotta fucking see who's really there.
It's crazy because when I stop, then there's certain people where it's like, is that all we had in common?
The drinking.
We just get shit faced.
Yeah,
that's all we had in common.
Yeah,
there's nothing else that we could really talk about.
Yeah, just fucking.
So it's like me and you. We used to fucking drink and have a good time and everything.
Well, I think that's where the fucking podcast idea came from. We were drinking.
No, I wasn't even drinking, bro.
You're sober?
I was sober.
I felt like I was drunk.
But yeah, like me and you would be drinking.
Yeah,
we both stop, but we're still both like the same shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's completely the same, like. Right?
Yeah, but I think it's... Yeah.
There's even times we fucking laugh and have a good time. Like, oh my God, damn, I feel like I'm fucking drinking.
It's so much laughing and shit. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's... Oh, yeah, you got to find good friends and shit. Good people to hang out with, like, that'll be there with you. Like, say, we were bad times, I guess. Like, say, drinking, pandemics and shit. And then fucking go through... Everyone blames the pandemic for everything. But, yeah. And then you go through fucking a process, but you guys are progressing together. Yeah. Like, you want people like that around you. That's how I see it. Where you fucking... They're with you for... Bad and good,
and they want the same goal as you too.
Yeah, I mean, nobody
similar things in you.
Progress, better for you, better for yourself. They know they're capable of better stuff. Like, I always thought you were fucking better than whatever you were doing at the moment. I just think you got more to give. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, that's it. You're not doing no more and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, when I'm not gonna be that person.
Yeah.
Especially when I know that you got potential, and I think that's important. Those people that fucking have, good intentions, good fucking. Yeah, good intentions for you. Those are the people you want around.
Cool, because there's been times where I've told you before, like, "What the fuck you doing, dog?"
Yeah,
right. And you started saying shit, and I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Like, I see as a good friend, I gotta fucking tell you how I honestly feel.
Yeah.
Or see some shit I know you're capable of when you might not see it.
Yeah.
The same with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might tell me some shit, and I'm like, "Nah, that's not me," or "I don't think I could do that." And you're like, "What the fuck you talking about?"
Yeah. Or even then, like some shit when you're fucking stuck in your way and you don't want to fucking change your fucking train of thought, and I'm like, dude, like I gotta fucking keep on like fucking telling you and shit.
You can't try to come different ways and shit.
Yeah, straight fucking through you, around you, whatever the fuck I gotta do. Because like I said, I gotta get through to you because I feel like it's one of those where like you can be better, or change, or whatever, you know. And unfortunately for you, you're stubborn as fuck. But so am I. So then there's that.
But see, people say that, dog. But I think that's a good thing. It could be a good thing and a bad thing, bro.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying. Like I said, regardless, it's stubbornness.
No, but I've learned to like turn the
switch?
People might say weaknesses into strengths.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, like I said, but you need people that are gonna like tell you, like, because some people wouldn't come and fucking tell you, you're fucking stubborn, you're fucking hardhead or whatever. Some people would be scared to tell you, oh, he's not gonna fucking like me no more, or he's not gonna be my friend no more, or whatever. And people are like, well, fuck it, he doesn't be my friend then. Oh, well, fuck it, but I still gotta tell him because I'm his friend.
Yeah.
I still gotta let him know that, or whatever, her or whoever we're talking about, it's still you. Gotta tell you, hey, you're fucking up. And you might not like that shit. You might not talk to me for a fucking day or two or a fucking week, and then you'll get over it or whatever. But at least I told you because I wouldn't be that fucking friend.
Yeah, because I want somebody to tell me.
Yeah,
especially like you don't want somebody to tell you.
Yeah, especially when it's like sensitive shit, like or sensitive topics or something personal, and you'd be like, "Hey, bro, you're fucking up," or "What the fuck was that?" And then you're like, "Don't." Some people don't take it.
Well, there's been times you told me.
Yeah.
Like, hey, fool, nah, you're not looking at it right, fool. You're fucking, you're tripping.
Yeah.
Like, you're tripping.
And you'd be like, fuck off.
And there'll be times, I'm like, fool, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'd be like, well, fuck you then.
And fuck it.
And then later on, you're like, fuck, bro. Or vice versa. I'd be like, nah, you're right. I probably was.
Or there'll be times where we still stand on it. We'll still think the same shit, but we're still cool. Like, you know what, fool? Fuck it. You think I'm wrong, I'm tripping, whatever I am. Maybe you think I am.
Yeah.
But fuck it. I still believe what I believe or what I did was right.
Yeah, we're there nuts hanging shit. Both ways.
It is what it is.
The fuck it was.
Respect each other's opinions.
Yeah.
And I respect that you told me.
Yeah.
Because I've told you before, like, I respect what you tell me.
Don't give a fuck.
But at this situation, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. No. And
I'll hear you out.
Yeah, and then I tell you, oh, fuck it then. But I told you. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck, but I told you.
Yeah.
So I think that's important. It's finding friends.
I think that's cool that we do that too. Like, neither of us gets butthurt or like, oh, I think I hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
Or he hasn't talked, like, some fucking dumb shit, some emotional shit.
Yeah. Nah, sometimes you don't text me back. That shit hurts though, but
get the fuck out.
It's all a different fucking podcast.
Get the fuck out of
here. Nah, but no, for real though, like it does hurt me. But like it's important to have people like that. Like, and not everybody can do that though. I think a lot of people don't do that.
Would do what?
Like, be able to have a conversation with someone else when they don't agree with them.
Yeah. Like
they shut off. Like they have this switch where they're like, "Oh, you're not on my side, then you're against me, and fuck you." And it's like, well, yeah, but you need to fucking like listen to other fucking people sometimes. Like, you gotta have an open mind. If you don't, then I mean...
And then it goes back to, I think we might have said it before, but it depends on the person who's saying it.
Yeah.
Because there could be walls up, or there could be guards up, or there could be past history. Right?
Yeah.
Like with family or older friends.
Yeah. And
then somebody outside could come in and tell you, and it's like basically the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
But because you see that person different, you're like, oh, okay. I'm going to listen to them because it sounds good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it happens all the time, though. You'll be like, someone tell you something and you don't fucking listen because whatever, you don't like that person. Someone else that you're cool with, and you're like, hey, don't do that, or don't buy that. You know, I ain't going to buy that thing because they told me.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think, like I said, it's important to have people on your side that are going to tell you you're like, when you're fucking up, or, and even if you don't want to fucking hear it. Or when you're doing something right and, you don't think you are, and you're like, nah, bro, you're doing good. Like, don't fucking bring yourself down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess a balance type shit where they're willing to fucking slow your fucking brakes and shit, dog. Or, hey, come on, what the fuck you doing? Hit that fucking gas pedal and shit, dog. Like, go. I think it's important to have someone like that. Or multiple people if you can. If you're lucky, not everybody's lucky, but, yeah. So
and they got to realize, just because people work together, they're not your friends.
That's me all the time.
I'm just saying. A lot of people think because they work together.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You guys might get along. You guys are friends at work. You guys are cool.
Yeah. That's my problem.
That's your problem?
That's my problem.
Which is what?
That like some people think that because we're together, we're fucking friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, no, we're not. And you fucking call me on that shit all the time though.
Yeah.
You'll be like, yeah, what the fuck thought you were cool? I'm like, yeah, at work.
Who? I would say that.
You tell me that. Yeah, you'd be like, I thought you guys are cool and shit. I'd be like, no, well, we are, but at work.
Yeah.
At work. And like there's certain levels, like you gotta go through shit together to fucking actually be a friend. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, that's the way I fucking see it.
But I think people need to realize that. Like, just because you guys work together, you're not fucking friends.
Yeah.
Maybe some people, they do get like us. We met at work and we're fucking cool. And there's other people like that too. But I always say once you start,
are we friends?
No, we're fucking co-host and shit.
Okay, no, yeah, I just wanted to fucking double check. I just wanted to double check and shit.
That's for the listeners and shit. We're friends, guys.
I don't think he's ever told me that. Oh shit.
What's it called? You made me lose my train of thought.
I got you though.
Yeah.
I got you all flustered and shit.
Most people they don't know the difference between colleagues and fucking friends.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing.
And I always say that. You'll find out who really is your friend after somebody stops working there. Either somebody gets moved or they get a promotion, they get a job, retire, wherever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
That's when you find out, like, okay, we're really friends.
Yeah.
Because it's always going to be like, oh, I miss you so much. It's not the same here without you. And we might hang out once or twice.
You get the text messages here and there. As soon as you left,
that month, 2 months, it's like, okay, we're still talking like normal. But when life happens, dog, and people get busy. Yeah, little by little, 6 months, a year, you start texting for the holidays, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Merry Christmas, whatever. But then it's like, okay, next year you don't even talk to that fucking person.
Yeah,
it's not that there's nothing negative there, nothing like bad.
Yeah,
it's just you guys both have your own lives and basically grew apart.
Yeah,
you guys weren't really friends like that.
Yeah,
which is okay.
Yeah,
but just realize that.
Yeah, because some people, they don't realize that, and then they get upset when you're like, you don't hang out with them outside of work, and you're like, I don't.
That's just your problem.
Is it? Maybe, but shit happens.
Yeah,
shit happens.
Shit happens.
Yeah, shit happens. I can't control fucking people's feelings. The fuck?
You can control how you make them feel.
The fuck?
No. That's what.
But I don't consider you a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't force myself to be someone. You know, I don't know. But no, it's I was gonna say something too. I feel now.
I always say too. I'm a great friend, but I'm not friendly.
No, fuck no, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
It's the really shit you said in this whole podcast.
Go ahead. Why?
Huh?
Why? Let them know why. Why is that the realest shit I ever said?
Because he's not friendly. He'll fucking tell you stupid piece of shit.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, you fucking would. But he means well. He means well. Like, so he's not friendly about it, but he's a great friend.
Yeah.
Like I said, you'll say you fucked up, or you fucking you fat motherfucker, go run a fucking lap. He means well. He's very, you mean well, is just you're not friendly about it.
Yeah.
But again, you're savage, so shit happens. Shit happens. No, but like I said, for some people that's not,
that's not the right approach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, then find somebody else, not him.
Yeah, pretty
much. See? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna dumb my shit down for somebody. I don't want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to filter that shit out to be around just to be around certain people.
Yeah. No, like Because I know you're talking about like people that you don't talk to for a while, or you know how you said, oh, you guys don't talk, and that, you know. I have like my friend that you met at the baby shower. Like I don't talk to him every day. I don't see him all the time. But when like he needs fucking like advice or like I want to check up on him, check on him randomly and shit. And I still consider him a fucking like close ass friend, which is why he's fucking got invited to a baby shower. But like I said, that sometimes you don't have to be fucking in contact with the friend all the time or someone that you're to be a fucking friend. You know, some people want to fucking be there like bam, 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 bam all the time. And sometimes it works out. Like with you and me, we were pretty much always in contact. Mm-hmm. But then there's other friends, like I said, the ones I don't talk to them all the time. But when I do, it's like, hey, what's up, dude? Or
it's like we
pick up where we left off. Yeah, we picked up where we left off. Like him, like when you met at the baby shower, I hadn't seen that fool for a while. Like it's been like fucking almost a year and shit since I last saw him. But he fucking showed up and we were fucking cool as fuck. Like we were talking and shit. Like we had just seen each other and shit. Like the day prior. Yeah. And I think that's a good fucking friend right there too. A good friendship and shit. Like you can be a part or whatever the fuck, and then when you need them or you need someone to talk to or some shit, you pick up like nothing. That's what we do a lot of times too. He'll fucking hit me up and he'll be, hey, what's up or whatever. How's a kid? Or I'll ask him about his fucking kid, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, we fucking talk for a while and then nothing for a bit, and then yeah. Or here and there, like he asked me to be in his fucking wedding next year, so I'm gonna be doing that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but see what I'm saying?
Have you been in a wedding?
No.
How you feel about that?
That's cool.
Okay, is it a big wedding?
I think so.
Oh shit!
Well, because he wants to be like one of the what do you call him?
Groomsmen.
Yeah, that. Yeah, so he asked, he's like, I want you to be one of them, you know, because you're my friend and shit. We've grown up together, we've seen each other, we just don't see each other. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll be there. Yeah. But yeah, I'll be there. I'm already working on the fitness and shit. Let's go. Let's do it.
Was it the party too, right? Bachelor party?
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, for sure. Like I said, again, we don't see each other. We don't talk that often, but he like said, I'm like, fuck yeah, why not? Yeah. You know? Because again, how do you say it? Like you gotta fucking, the friends you do have, you gotta fucking treasure them and shit. That's how I see it. Mm-hmm. The few that you do, the good ones at least. And like I said, you find out later on who's not and who is, but like I said, some are tried and true, so I'll stick with the ones that are tried and true, you know? So, friends.
I was going to say, too, it's important that, like me, I've learned that, like, I've had different friends throughout life, right? Yeah. And sometimes you have different friends for different chapters of your life, right? Like a book, like sometimes somebody's might be in these chapters, but then once your story changes, they're not going to be a part of that book no more. They're not part of those chapters. And that's okay. It kind of goes back to work, but like not just at work.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. I mean, again, I think it depends on how you perceive friends, I guess. Kind of. But I see what you're saying. I see what you're getting at. Yeah. But I think now that we're older, we're not like as young. I think it's how do you fucking put it? I'm trying to fucking put it like in my mind. It's fucking making sense. But for me, like whatever friends I have, right, like I make along the way, I plan to keep them. Like I have a good judge character on who's who. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, oh, I'm gonna make I made this friend when I was drinking at this time, and that they were part of that chapter. But I don't think they're me in my perspective, they were never.
You never consider them a friend.
Yeah. Like I said, I have a good pretty character on who's a friend and who's like I don't think I'm gonna fucking be a friend with them, just by how we fucking talk and stuff like that, or how we get along. So that's why it's like if I'm consider you a friend or so like it's because you're gonna fucking you're stuck, bro. You're fucking stuck. Honestly, like that's the only way I can fucking think about it. Like if I'm fucking considering you a friend, you're fucking stuck. You're fucked basically at that point. Because it's not just because I fucking drank with you one fucking day and we fucking drank all the time. Oh yeah, we're fucking friends. Like, no. Yeah. We're not. It's not like that for me. For me personally, it's like it's more than that. It's more. We're gonna be fucking like pretty much forever again.
Don't say it like that. This is
forever. Infinity. What is it? Infinity and beyond. No. Like for real though. Like if I don't believe in friends in just little chapters and shit. Because a lot of people have those. Oh yeah, I have this friend and this friend and that friend and this friend and that friend and this friend, and it's like. But where are they? If they're only friends for just because you were drinking, then they were never really your friends. Yeah. Like they weren't your friends; they were just people you hang out with. Just like the whole coworker things. Oh, my friend at work and my friend over here, my friend at whatever. Again, work. But you left the job; they were never your friends. Yeah. So it's like you don't find out till after you, like you said, after you leave, who the fuck you still talk to. Those are your friends.
Yeah.
Or that fucking coworker that, I don't know, you fucking sat at lunch and the only person you talk to.
Yeah. You guys had lunch every day.
Yeah, every fucking day you stuck with them and that's your fucking friend. Like you're like, oh fuck it, you're fucked, you're my friend. And then you know that you're gonna fucking stay there. Yeah. Like I said, for me it's not just based on sections. That's why I said like maybe when you were in high school or like younger, I was like, oh yeah, we're fucking friends. It's this friend and that friend and that friend, because we were still like navigating through our lives. But at older stages, like that friend you make or those few friends you have, that's why I think older people don't have that many friends. I don't know if you noticed, like the older people that you talk to them, they don't have a bunch of friends. I don't know, but maybe.
I don't know. Oh. My mom has a lot of friends. Oh. She's in contact with everybody.
Oh, well, yeah, but she that's Sunshine.
Yeah,
she's one of those like friendly people. But yeah, a lot of people I see this, they only have a couple friends. But because, again, I think as you get older, you realize that, okay, not everybody you talk to and hang out with is a friend. You learn how to judge people and shit. Like, no, they're not going to be a friend. They're not going to be a good person to talk, like, because we drank together, we're friends. It's like, no, you're just drinking buddies. Like, you're just drinking buddies. Or, hey, because we go to the gym together every day, we're friends. It's like, but are you really, or is it just the gym that's connecting you guys? Yeah. So that's why I said I don't throw the friend word out there, like, just because.
Lightly.
Yeah.
But I think because I've experienced it or I've seen it in certain situations where maybe it's not just the drinking, but like your fucking homie gets a girl, and motherfuckers just stop hitting you up, or you guys stop hanging out. Yeah, just busy, right? So it's like, oh, okay, cool. Like as long as you're happy, cool. Like I'm not gonna fucking force a friendship. Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's like, oh, okay, we're not. I wouldn't say we're like any problems or nothing like that, but people grow apart. Yeah, man, and you guys might have been good friends, but just I feel like that's how it happens. Yeah, like that's that's one of those situations where I say in a chapter where it's like, okay, well they have different priorities or they're different paths in life. Even people when they become parents, their whole life changes, right? Yeah. So their priority changes. Yeah, which is as it should be. Yeah. So that leaves less time for everything else too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like in those situations, it's like understandable. The way I see it. Yeah. You know? No, I get it for sure. But yeah, no, like I said, I don't know. I haven't had a friend like that. So I'm like, I haven't had a friend like where they like get a girlfriend, they fucking drop off the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. Nah? No, because I told you I have the friends that I fucking pick, you're stuck. Like you fucked. I've known a lot of people like that. But then they were like, are they still your friends right now? You consider them a friend? Probably not. See what I'm saying? Yeah. To me, it's like, drop off the face of the earth, but if you call me and hit me up, I'm a fucking answer. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's still a friend. That I still, but I don't know. I haven't had that. Even family, though. There could be family I feel like that are like friends, right? Why you make that face? Because I don't have a lot of family. Okay. Well, shit. I guess you don't understand then. No. I already told you I don't have a lot of family. Okay, so you see me, though, with some of my cousins. Yeah. I don't want to throw the names out there, but you see some of them. Yeah. And it's like we're friends. Like, I don't really have too many friends, but I got, like, cousins and uncles that I'm fucking cool with like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a little different, though. This family's family, though. It's a little different, I think. Why? They ain't going nowhere? Kind of fucking forced there. Like, everyone, I think, has that fucking cousin they don't like, but they're still the cousin and shit. Like, you can't unfriend them. Like, yeah. Because your aunt's going to fucking have a heart attack or some shit. You can't unfriend that cousin. You kind of could. Well, yeah, but then fucking Aunt Betty's on the fucking deathbed over here. Because going back to it, there has been a family that I don't hang around with no more. That's a whole different topic right there. Well, I'm saying I don't hang around no more. We're going to hit the pause and then we're going to start a family podcast. Part two. Yeah. No, I get it. I just think... There's family that I just don't hang around with no more just because I don't... You know what I mean? I don't see why. There's no point. Putting that on the board for sure. Put it in the hat? Yeah, family. Dominic's right. Family. Anyways, yeah. Nah. I said friends though, bro. I don't know. Friends are important. I think everyone should have a friend that they can rely on. I just think it's don't have too many friends. I guess I want to say. Yeah. Like, because not everybody's really your friend. Like I said, as you get older, I think you appreciate the few people that are there for you, and those are the ones you kind of like hold closer to you and hold like dear, I guess. So you find out, okay, this person's really my friend. Like, this is my friend. It's not just because we want to talk shit about this person, or it's because we want to just drink. It's not just because we're, I don't know, fucking skipping fucking class or something. No, it's because we're fucking through fucking this or through that, or yeah, like your fucking dumbass took me fishing. I've never fucking been fishing. Never want to go fucking fishing, but I was like, well, this fucking dumbass is my friend. I'm gonna go with him. Fuck it, let's find out.
and you fucking ended up with the fucking fish hook on your fucking side of your eye and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Yeah, but it was a good time, right? It was the stories.
But see what I'm saying is like, because you're my friend. I'm not just gonna fucking be only. Oh, that's only my fucking drink. That's only my fucking person I'm gonna go drink with.
Yeah.
Fishing with Robert? Fuck no. What the fuck?
Shit, we even went golfing, and you let go of the whole club.
Oh yeah. That's yeah. That was your bro. Yeah. Anyways,
that's what was here from my brother's podcast.
Yeah. No shit. Put on the fucking put on the TV and shit. But yeah, no, you have the video, right?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. I think I still have it too. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I can do different shit. Like with my friend. Like if my friend calls me up and hey, bro, my fucking I don't know, my fucking car broke down. I'm gonna go help him. It's cool. But it's like, hey, I need to build a fence and shit. Or fuck it, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm gonna help you out because I'm a fucking friend and shit.
I would not ask you to help me build a fucking fence.
But you know I'm not that friend. See, you're smart. See?
Wait, what?
You know I'm not that friend that builds fences and shit.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I still show up though and help. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have too many friends. So, like I said, the few I do, like I said, I try to have their back, whether it's some fucking shit that I've never done or I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but fuck it, I'll come and help you. Moral support and shit. Go, you fucking got that shit.
Hey, that's true.
You got that shit. Fuck it, I don't know what you're doing, but fuck it, let's go.
It's funny how you say it, but yeah, it's true. And that shit's valuable. Sometimes people need that.
Yeah, like I don't know how to fucking do this, but I'm gonna fucking support you and shit. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Or you're building, like you said, building. You wouldn't call me to build a fence, but hey, fuck, can you go to Home Depot and get me the fucking nails? Like I can drive. Oh yeah, I'll do that shit.
Yeah,
it's me helping. So that's the way I see it. So.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize that like support don't cost you nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, dude, what does it cost you to support somebody? Like, it doesn't really cost you. It's not costing you anything but like time, maybe a little energy to tell somebody, right?
Yeah.
It's not costing you money though.
No.
It's nothing out of your pocket. So I think that's fucking crazy. A lot of people don't support their friends
because they're not friends.
I guess so.
They're not friends.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're fucking whatever like endeavors you've decided. I'm like, oh, fuck it, yeah, do it or don't do it or But it's because I want the best for you. Mm-hmm. But some people that are your friends, when they see you're doing better than them or more than them, all of a sudden it's like they switch up.
Yeah.
So they're not your friends. Like if you fucking become a millionaire, I'm not gonna be like, oh nah, fuck that guy. No, it's like, well, no, fuck, good for him. He fucking hustled. He did what he had to do and shit. He's a fucking millionaire. Like fuck yeah, good for him. That's a real friend. There's a lot of people are your friends till you do better than them.
Yeah.
I don't know where I heard that. I heard that shit somewhere on someone else's podcast. They were saying like everyone's your friend till you do better than them.
Yeah, everybody wants you to do good, just not better than them.
Yeah, pretty much. But especially when it's your friends. Like, oh yeah, we're all on the same level. And say, oh yeah, we're all friends and shit. But then one gets more money or has a better car, and all of a sudden the greed and the envy and jealousy comes in, and you're like, oh fuck that guy. He thinks he's all that now because he has a fucking Porsche, and you're like, but the fuck, you guys were friends like a year ago. You guys were cool, and all of a sudden now you're fucking not like now you're talking shit about him. That's why it's like, you gotta have.
That's what goes back to the role models that we're saying though. That's why, like, if you want that, you need to tell. Like, I would be like, hey, how'd you get that shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if anything, you're my friend. You should be fucking helping me out too. If I'm curious, and if I don't want to fucking Porsche, maybe I don't give a shit about that. I'm just like, oh shit, that's fucking dope. Or I might even tell you like, man, that car's fucking ugly as fuck, but you like it, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like if you ask me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it from a place from hate. I'll be like, damn, that's what you got? All that money, that's what you got? Fuck it. Yeah. I mean, if you like it, it looks ugly as fuck though, but that's
But
cool.
you like it though.
Yeah,
but you like it.
That's
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. No, like I said, I think it's like I said, you'll find out who your friends are. Like I said, that when like situations like that, when shit goes to shit, or when you're doing better than them, you find out who's really your friend. Honestly, when shit goes to shit, a lot of people run away and hide, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? I thought you were my friend.
Like roaches and shit, dog.
Yeah,
like roaches. You hit the light on and shit, the motherfuckers scatter.
Yeah, and then it's like, or when you're doing better than them, they're not your friends no more. All of a sudden, they switch up. Like I said, so. You find out when your friends are when you're doing better.
That or all of a sudden they are your friend.
Oh,
you get success and it's like, oh yeah, wait, what's up? Hey, what's up, buddy?
Oh yeah.
What's up, Lupe? What are you doing? What are you doing this weekend? Let's go hang out.
What are we doing this weekend? Shit.
Yeah.
No. That's true.
So you got to be mindful of that too.
Yeah. People that want to be your friends when you're successful.
They just want shit from you.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people just using, manipulating.
Oh yeah, the world's full of manipulators and shit.
Yeah, so you got to be mindful of that shit too.
Mm-hmm. Again, that's why, like I said, for me, the word friend is like fucking big deal. It's not just the fucking shit I throw around.
I heard somebody say, we're like 26, 27 maybe, and he said, I'm not gonna have any more friends no more. Like the way I see my life is like the friends I have met, that's it.
Yeah.
The rest of the people, they're not gonna be able to be my friends because they're not gonna be like as solid or as like
because they didn't go through the fucking mud with you. Basically.
Some shit like that. Basically. So what you think about that?
I think that's fucking pretty on point. Honestly, because when you're growing up or when you're struggling and the people that are there with you at the bottom, you're like, okay, cool. So you know that they were solid with you when you guys had nothing to eat or you had nothing to fucking, nothing to wear. When you make it and they're still your friends, you know that those fools are like solid. Like if shit goes to shit, they've been through with you. But the people that come afterwards, they're not tested. You know what I'm saying? They're not fucking verified, I guess. You don't know what? They're not verified. Yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying? They're like
not certified.
Yeah. Like they don't have that fucking they didn't go through it with you, so you don't really know. Like you said, they fucking want some shit from you, or it's like, oh shit, like, yo, that's a nice car and shit, and they're your friends now, and they said, but if I didn't have this car right now, would you be my friend? Or if you didn't see that I have this much money, would you be my friend? And it's like, no, probably not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you know the answer in your own head, it's like no, then no, they probably wouldn't be your friend.
Yeah.
But I said those people that are, like whoever that was that said it, like, they're pretty smart because they know that those people that were there prior, they went with it through you, they struggled with you, and they're not here to fucking just for the money or for the fame or whatever the riches, whatever. They're here because
or the status. Sometimes it's just status.
Yeah, they're not here for that. They're here because they fucking got.
Because you're cool, or because you're, you know what I mean? You fucking know people, or wherever the fuck it may be.
Yeah. So like I said, I think that person's pretty fucking spot on and shit. So it's like when this.
That's one of the things I seen like with famous people, celebrities, famous people. I'm always thinking like, man, that must suck because you probably think you probably have trust issues. Everybody's trying to use you.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know?
Yeah, I think so. That's true because you don't, or you think, oh, this person.
It's all gonna be fucking smiles and shit in your face.
So shit goes to shit.
Yeah.
And then when it goes to shit, you fucking find out who was there and who wasn't.
Yeah.
What is it? The fucking movie Southpaw. You seen Southpaw?
Yeah.
When that fool's all rich and shit, he has all these fucking friends and shit.
Bro, yeah.
And he gave him a bunch of watches and shit. Remember that?
Rolexes for the whole team.
Yeah, and then everybody fucking
only one dude.
That one dude that fucking when he was going through shit, he fucking pulled out the watch he gave him. He's like, here. And that fool, he didn't take it, huh? He just said no.
I don't remember.
No, he didn't take that shit. He didn't take the watch back. But what I'm saying is like that's an example of like how it really works. Like everyone's with you when you're winning, when you're a champ and shit, when you're top dog. But when you fucking go down, it's like you find out who was really there. Like I said, and it's a movie, but it's like I think it's real life right there. Like,
fuck yeah.
Like I said, that fucking dude came and he's like, here, have the fucking Rolex and shit. Like you gave it to me, it's yours. Like fucking here, take it. Like I don't fucking want it. I wasn't there with you just because of the fame. I was there because you're my friend. Mm-hmm. So like I said, I think you find out who your friends are when you're in like the tough spots.
That shit was crazy because that dude got everything repoed.
Oh yeah,
his fucking mansion, his cars and everything, and that same friend was picking him up in a little hoopty.
Yeah,
going to the fucking boxing gym.
Yeah,
that's just crazy.
But what I'm saying, like I said, it's like that's how you find out who your friends are when you're going through shit.
Wasn't even the promoter even switched sides.
Yeah, that was his friend.
50 Cent.
50 Cent.
No? Yeah, dude.
That was his friend and shit, and he fucking
after he fucked up, he basically said
went with the other guy and shit.
Yeah,
but when he was coming back up, he wanted to represent him again. Oh yeah, no, we were still friends and shit. It was just
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's like nah, fuck no. Yeah. But that's real life though. It's a movie, but it's real life. That's how people are.
That's real life situations.
Yeah, like when you're fucking on top, everyone's your friend. But when you fucking don't have a ride, who's gonna pick? Who really picks you up though? Like who's gonna fucking show up? Like, hey, I need a ride and shit. Oh, hold on, give me fucking 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, and then you show up. Who's really gonna do that?
Yeah,
that's when you find out. I mean, yeah.
Well, they say you make sure like that person who's sitting with you in the Lamborghini will be sitting next to you in the bus.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, dog? Straight up.
Yeah, I was in the bus by myself, so.
Pobrecito.
Yeah.
That's a story for a different podcast.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, so that's all we got for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this fucking podcast and stay fucking savage.
That's right.